When a bright spot shines through adversity, it fuels more questions than answers. And that's exactly what happened with Bruins goaltender Simon Zajicek at the recent Prospects Challenge. Despite the team's narrow 2-1 loss, Zajicek's game turned heads and left both fans and coaches wondering, is this newcomer the future of Boston's crease? Head coach Ryan Mougenel even poked fun at himself, joking, "Since all my shopping happens at Costco, I can't really judge anyone on style." After Zajicek's impressive 30-save debut, he continued, "But he certainly looks like someone who could be a real asset to us." Here's where it gets interesting. Zajicek didn't have his new pads custom-made for the Bruins. Instead, they were a relic from his former team, HC Litvinov in Czechia, a club sporting nearly identical black and gold colors. If you've ever worried about standing out at rookie camp, Zajicek's gear fit right in, drawing compliments across the board from the moment they emerged at Warrior Arena. "Lots of good feedback," Zajicek admitted. "The color matches my old team, so it works well." But it wasn't just his look that stood out. Zajicek, at a solid 6'2" and 187 pounds, was a pillar in the crease, frustrating the Pittsburgh Penguins prospects numerous times. He denied Ryan Miller with a sharp blocker save, kicked out a breakaway attempt from Ben Kindell, and stifled rapid-fire chances from Jordan Sharon and Cale Dack during frantic scrambles in front of net. His style and presence on the ice have drawn comparisons, some might say prematurely, to Dan Vladar, another lively Czech goalie who once made a name for himself in the system. Mougenel admitted, "It's maybe unfair, but he really reminds me of Vladar. Both Czech, both passionate about hockey, and so energetic." That's encouraging, and I can't wait to see how Zajicek grows with us. And this is the part most people miss. Zajicek wasn't short on other offers. He chose Boston's deal, a $872,500 cap-hit entry-level contract signed back in May, over several other suitors, betting on his own potential to make an immediate impact. "I'm happy I chose Boston," he stated. "They didn't give me any detailed requirements. My focus was just to get here and work as hard as I can." The Bruins' AHL affiliate in Providence finds itself facing a big opening behind starter Michael DiPietro, and Zajicek seems eager to fill that void. Self-assessing his strengths, he offered, "I think my speed is pretty good, and I can read the play well. Those are my biggest assets." He did surrender goals to Ville Koivunen on a delayed penalty in the first period and to Avery Hayes on a late breakaway. But overall, his performance was a bright spot. Rookie camp invitee Maverick Lachance supplied the Bruins' lone tally with a slick no-look shot in the final frame. Switching gears, let's talk about a different kind of spark. Dylan Edwards was another standout, and not just for his offensive skill. The scrappy 5'8", 170-pound forward lived up to the buzz around him, literally, by dropping the gloves with 6', 183-pound defenseman Quinn Beauchene after delivering a heavy blindside hit to Kindle. "Having played for my old mentor Stan Butler, he's definitely learned the right way." And here's a potential controversy. Some fans crave toughness and physicality, while others worry about prioritizing fights over skill development. Where do you stand? Should teams encourage this kind of grit, or focus purely on refining hockey sense and playmaking? The night's stakes were even higher, with Bruins president Cam Neely and GM Don Sweeney, along with assistant GMs Evan Gold, who also heads Providence, and Jamie Langenbrunner, all watching closely. In a lighter moment, even the Harbor Center Zamboni driver made a statement, donning a Josh Allen Buffalo Bills jersey, just to throw a little local color into the mix. The story isn't over. The Bruins prospect squad will get another chance to prove themselves, with a Saturday morning practice before clashing with New Jersey's rising stars on Sunday. And in a year full of roster questions, Zajicek's early flashes of skill and Edwards' fiery presence might just be the plot twists the Bruins didn't see coming. But what do you think? Is Zajicek the next big thing in the Boston crease? Is a little fisticuffs a welcome sign of heart or an outdated relic? We want to hear your take. Let's get the debate started.